Putnam Park, located in Reading, Connecticut, is named after Israel Putnam, a general in the Revolutionary War. Israel Putnam was a Connecticut general during the Revolutionary War who fought in the Battle of Bunker Hill and was in charge of the winter encampments in Reading, Connecticut during the winters of 1778 and 1779. Putnam Park is the oldest state park in the state of Connecticut. The first efforts to preserve the historical site began in 1887. The park now hosts new as well as old structures that help to memorialize the history of the site. During the winter encampments in the park, harsh weather and scarce supplies were the main obstacles that the soldiers were faced with on a daily basis. Even in the absence of violence, survival was a challenge. Luckily, the main camp of Putnam's winter encampment was located near a water source that could provide clean drinking water to the soldiers residing in the camp. Various means of shelter were employed by the soldiers, some natural, like this cave, while others were man-made. Where these piles of stone lay, they used to stand chimneys that were part of small living quarters for the soldiers. This still intact chimney would have provided the soldiers with a heat source and a way to heat water and cook food. This cabin was rebuilt on the original foundations of a structure that stood in the camp. Shelters like these were an integral part of surviving the winter for the soldiers, as without them they would be fully exposed to the harsh cold and wind of a Connecticut winter night. The inside of such structures, while humble, were enough to provide the shelter needed by the soldiers to survive the cold winters of the Revolutionary War.